ability, trust your intuition. We are all psychic. It's not a big secret, you know? Some people are just naturally more in tune with those gifts. Some people have different psychic abilities that are more prominent. And then some people have them and learn to use them. So if some of you know that you're psychic, you know that you have these, you know, downloads that come through and this insight that you receive, maybe you can even practice it more. The thing is, you put energy into it, and yet it's that conundrum of absolutely just allowing it through. When you try to force it, you want an answer, it doesn't come, or it's your ego getting in the way. So you do have to kind of relax that energy and just trust it will come through when it's supposed to, and sometimes it comes out of nowhere. So I am getting all these birds here. Maybe for some of you, if you have birds fly in front of your car or act a little strange around you, I do feel like birds pick up on the color spectrum that we as humans do not see, but also vibrations. I also know this is really silly. Bear with me in my silliness here, but I always feel like, I mean, you could be in the desert, you could be in the beach, you can be in the city, you could be anywhere in the world, and for some reason, there's always birds. There's some kind of weird bird all the time. And, you know, there's that connection that birds, you know, have the angelic realm and the feather thing and the flying thing, but I always feel like if you, because I know this has happened to me, also, I stared at that, so we'll look at that archway too. I feel like that came through recently too. But I do feel like, let's just say, I'm gonna be a little goofy here, but I always felt like I could energetically feel this. If I needed an answer of something I was praying for, and I was just walking in the park or walking in the woods or whatever, and I was like, I really need an answer now. Can, like, please send me a sign. Boom, bird. You know, right in front of my face, like, okay. And I kind of feel like birds can be sitting anywhere and you don't really always see them. And I always feel like they can be like just sitting up in a tree, you know, doing their thing. And spirit's like, that girl, that guy over there really needs a sign right now. And they like push it to kind of dive in front of you to see what you were thinking about or give you a sign. I know that's really weird, but I always felt like they were an easy way for spirit to come into your world to give you a sign or a signal. I also very specifically just saw cardinals. If some of you do have somebody that has maybe passed on to another realm, maybe you're getting a little hello by a cardinal, and I actually just think of hummingbirds very specifically. So maybe those are two specific birds that are meaningful to some of you. I feel like somebody's like, hello.